In Ontario, it's common to see DUI checkpoints at various locations when you are driving. These DUI checkpoints are often referred to as part of the RIDE program. RIDE stands for Reduce Impaired Driving Everywhere. RIDE started as a test in 1977 and has expanded across Ontario. And it is very common to see these RIDE or impaired driving checkpoints everywhere. Here are three things you need to know about these DUI checkpoints. First, don't try to get away. If you see a RIDE checkpoint, it is very important that you don't run away. Don't take a U-turn or veer down a side street to avoid the impaired driving checkpoint. The police are prepared for this and they will chase you down. And by trying to evade the DUI checkpoint, you're going to have raised suspicion, and you will only give the police an opportunity to investigate your impaired driving more broadly than they were legally permitted to do at the DUI checkpoint. Second, here is what the police can legally ask you. At the DUI checkpoint, you do have the right to remain silent according to the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which is part of the Canadian Constitution. However, the Supreme Court of Canada has ruled that the police can ask you some basic questions that you must answer. You must provide the police with your name and address. If the vehicle is not yours, then you need to provide the name and address of the vehicle owner. And you're also obligated to provide the police with your driver's license and confirmation that your vehicle is insured. Third, and this is very important, the police can ask you to take a breathalyzer test. If the police suspect that you've been drinking, the police can ask you to take a breathalyzer test. And legally, you have to take that breathalyzer test. You don't have the option to say no. If you refuse, you will be charged with refusal to comply with a breath demand made by a police officer. This is a very serious criminal charge. And getting this refusal charge is the same as failing the breathalyzer test. Bottom line, if the police ask you to take a breathalyzer test, do it. If you've been charged with drunk driving, DUI, impaired driving, or refusing a breathalyzer test, your legal strategy can make the difference between winning and losing. Reach out, let's have a confidential discussion about your case. The call is free and you can book a time by clicking on the link in the description below.